it's sort of like the medicine in the what's the term? What's the
little
phrase?
sugar in the medicine.
Sugar in the medicine.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
But for me, right, and let me dial it back a little bit
Come on,
because
man.
I understand the dynamic of men and women. I do, right? And I'm here to try to make it better, to get men and women together.
Could you have experience?
And I wish everybody had the relationship that I have. You know what I mean? But we have to address what the issues are, right? And even on our platform, we were deemed to be, there was questions whether we were red pill. You understand what I'm saying?
Who said that?
It was questions that we were red pill. And we regular dudes. We not pushing no, like, that a certain rhetoric.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's weird.
And this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about when I say that regular man stuff is being deemed to be bad. To be the regular man, a man's man, is deemed to be bad in 2023, 24.
To who?
Okay,
to the public.
Nah.
Right? Because I would say the public, because if you go on TV, you go on mass media, radio, they was pumping toxic masculinity on the radio, on Breakfast Club.
Okay,
the biggest morning radio show probably in.
But Ronco, real quick,
based on a certain demographic of people.
But okay, the examples in which I read off to you, which were considered whatever like I said, God's green internet considers to be toxic masculinity. None of those qualities are about being a man. The ones that I read off initially: violence, dominance, maybe dominance, but emotional illiteracy, sexual entitlement, and hostility to femininity. None of that are qualities of a regular man.
But cool. All right.
Okay.
They're not qualities of.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. Go.
No. They're not qualities of a regular man, but they are qualities that every man have gone through, and hopefully you shed those ideologies.
Okay.
Every man have gone through those things.
Okay. Well,
like everybody's dominated somebody that they felt that they could just push over. You know what I mean? As even if it's as far as like a dude at the job or a dude online, like anything. Everybody, you know what I mean? Those are the parts that, those aren't traits of a man that are good for society. If everybody kept those things up.
All right. So that's what I'm.
Those are parts of men that need some sort of correction.
So that's why I believe the term is okay, because it's kind of like what they say: if it don't apply, let it fly, kind of thing. Where those are traits that I don't plan on holding. I don't plan on being violent. I don't plan on really worried about dominance or emotional. Like though, if once again, that's if these are the bullet points, right? I didn't make the term.
You don't think masculinity is about dominance?
I think masculinity is about. I wouldn't necessarily say dominance, right? I think masculinity is about, standing up in the line of fire, making the right decisions when they need to be made, standing on a certain decision that was made, following through with what a situation, is made. That's kind of what I think of when I think of masculinity. A guy who's strong when everything else is falling around him.
All three of us have a good working relationship. At any time, y'all niggas know I could beat any one of y'all. I don't know,
man. Beat like what? And like what? What kind
do
of?
I
what
go
do we
around?
mean?
Like, do I go around like asserting my dominance towards y'all? Like, do I act
cuffs? I mean, I don't know.
Like, that's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, right?
That is healthy. That is very much healthy.
Thank you.
That's
like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a
we appreciate
working
that.
relationship.
Yes, sir. We appreciate stay out the way, GB. I don't want no problem.
You know what I'm saying? I don't come across
but
like that.
I do believe, okay, as GB has a point when he did say that it was coined by women and labeled probably by. I can't see men making up this chart of what it means, but I think it's up to us to let that be. It's okay. We don't have to fight. See, that's the thing. You don't have to necessarily fight the term.
But you're subscribing to it.
No, I'm not subscribing to it because
You
I don't.
sorta
I don't
kinda are
want to be.
subscribing
No,
to it.
because I don't want to be violent. I don't want to have emotional illiteracy. I don't want to have or really focus on dominance or sexual entitlements. Those are things that term can have, because I'm not trying to. It's okay. I can see if I was trying to hold on. Yo, why can't be a man and be violent, yo? You know what I'm saying? Why, yo, son, why can't a man
All
just,
right.
fucking
bro.
say this, the biddy's mine. She's mine. She belongs to me. I can have her when I want. Why can't I have that as a man?
Hold on, cool. Let me ask one question.
Mhm.
So you have an adverse reaction to toxic masculinity. If you had to name 4 traits of toxic femininity, what would you name it? Just
I don't.
Hey, you hear that?
No, I don't even. I don't even care about it.
no,
Like, it
well,
doesn't-
no. Because I feel like your problem is that they named something for our things, and we're kind of like living in a world where they're fucking up too, but there's no name for what they're doing.
I don't
Facts.
coin phrases. I don't
Yeah.
subscribe to a lot of terms that are brand new terms and shit like that.
Got you.
Right? So there is a good woman and there's a not so good woman.
So what are the traits of a not so good woman? Give me one. Let's start with one, and I'm at you.
Promiscuity.
Okay, promiscuity is a trait of a not so good woman. Okay, weaponizing her femininity, which means screaming fire in a
This is what I think these terms are.
Mhm.
I think it's weaponizing their femininity.
right, because they know inherently it is our job to protect them, and they are using it against us. They're weaponizing their femininity against us,
And they know exactly what's happening on this podcast right now
right?
is going to happen. Once they say it, Corey Cool, White Star GB is
Yeah.
going to be like, yeah, you're right.
Well, Ron,
I don't want to be that.
you
I don't want to be that.
No,
You was never that. And it's like, yo,
I was
like,
that.
yo,
I was that.
there's men that are though.
Bro.
You know it.
come on. They put violence.
Yeah.
That's human being shit. That's not man or woman
Yeah,
shit.
but in a polite society that's moving, we're in a place now where we're so comfortable.
Violence is not gender based.
Yeah, but we're not worrying about
Violence
food
is
every
not
now.
gender based, bro. Like anybody can be violent.
Yeah, but it is predominantly
It's
men.
predominantly
Come
men.
on, we know men
Yeah.
are more violent
It's
than
the first
women.
thing
Ron,
it's the
it
first
is
thing
what
you-
it is.
It's the first thing you said about boys roughhousing and fighting on the buses. It is what it is.
Listen, how
All right.
about how
And
about
all right. You're right. But what I'm saying is that you guys are talking about violence towards women.
No, we're not.
No, I'm just thinking violence.
We never
in
once
general.
said violence to a woman. You niggas said
Y'all
it
didn't-
on the
okay,
bus and all
you
that.
didn't have a problem with what I said though, right?
What?
When I said 2 kids fighting, boys would be boys.
Yeah.
You had a problem with that?
Nah.
All right. So,
But it is to be corrected.
What's
Now,
corrected?
if your son, if you got off of if you pick your son up off of the bus and the monitor says, this is the second fight that your son has picked this week,
Mhm.
are you not going to reprimand your son?
Yeah.
Because of what?
Because of why? Why are you gonna stop that?
Because he's not
Because he's dominating and he's violent, right? It's the
Because
second fight he's picked. So you see a pattern where
Because-
he's picking fights.
because he's not being disciplined.
No, why are you gonna stop? Why are you going to stop him from
You
doing that?
semantics. Move
What?
on.
Why are
What's
you
the next
gonna
one?
Why are you gonna stop him from doing? Okay, are we really moving on? Because
Yeah,
I'll leave it.
because you're being
Okay, I'll leave it
bro,
right
bro,
now.
bro. No, I'm not. You do the disingenuous shit.
Well, you don't call me out on this, so I don't care.
So,
Call it when you see it, nigga.
bro, what I'm saying is this. There are multiple things that I would reprimand my son over, not just violence.
Well,
No,
I'm talking about that situation,
He
though. We're talking about
labeled-
that
yes.
particular
He
situation.
named a
If
specific
you don't want to give us
situation.
that, then fine. Let's go to
I'm
another
not
one.
gonna reprimand my son about violence. I'm gonna
If he's
reprimand him.
picking-
I'm gonna reprimand him about picking on a kid.
Okay,
He doesn't
but
have
that-
to be violent.
But
He could
that's
be.
what it
He could be.
says. It
He
says
could be
bullying.
playing the dozens on a kid.
But it says
And-
bullying. peer-to-peer bullying. We all know that bullying doesn't
It's
necessarily
fine.
have to be physical, but it doesn't
right,
have to be
All right,
physical.
all right. Let's speak as men, right?
Let's do it.
Does bullying does it help or does it hurt?
It
It
hurts.
hurts.
Have you ever got bullied at all in your life?
No.
Have you ever got bullied in your life at all?
Bullied. I have an older brother, so maybe. But I
Did it
want to
make
say,
you tougher?
that doesn't necessarily. I mean, who knows? Tougher like what? You could say tougher like
You,
what?
you- did you have
bullied?
you ever
Fight
had a
better?
fist fight?
Yeah.
You think a kid that never had a fight is as tough or as as tough as a
Okay.
kid that never had a fight before?
I didn't want to have
What's the
to.
fist fight count of me hitting back or me getting hit?
Either or, whatever.
I didn't want to use my day job experience, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't help. It doesn't help.
I don't think bullying helps.
It doesn't help at all.
What do you think? It makes it stronger?
I think
No,
good old
no,
fashioned
'cause you know what it does?
I think a kid that's
mental anguish.
I
good
think a
old
kid that
fashioned-
has gone through nothing.
Yeah.
I don't.
Balances you.
I think certain life experiences build you up.
Right.
I believe that.
Okay.
I guess that Corey doesn't believe that. He doesn't believe that certain experiences
That's
build you
not
up.
what I said.
I think
But I just said it
certainly
doesn't.
build
It
you up.
doesn't always
Good
work
and
out.
bad,
It doesn't
though.
work out like, oh my God, I once got bullied and now I am the strong man. No,
I-
it doesn't
think-
work like that.
I think if you're able to deal with a bully, you may be able to face adversity in your life when you get older because you've been through something.
First of all, you ever see the movie? You ever see? I know you probably didn't because you're a man. But if you see the movie Mean Girls, you ever see the movie? Mean
Yeah, I've
Girls?
seen that.
Man, but let's
Okay,
that's
so
why-
now-
me and my daughter's favorite movie.
That's the concept is that what she was fascinated by this person, but became that thing themselves to overcome that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So a lot of the time, a lot of kids will try to turn into a bully themselves just to be
They could dominate somebody.
yeah,
else.
so they could
probably
dominate somebody else and not
dominate
feel.
the younger
So it
kids.
does not always work out in the favor of all of a sudden now I'm a shiny new nigga. And no, it doesn't work like that way. Hurt people. That's where that shit even comes from.
Okay.
These are not only masculine traits. These are things of like they just coined it. We live in a society
this is what I'm-
where
that's
hold
all.
on.
That's
We
what
live
I
in a
said. It's not
society.
masculine
It's not.
trait.
No.
They're pulling. They're adding that to
Well,
masculinity.
Bullying is not,
That's what I'm.
bullying is not a just masculine trait.
It's not.
Honestly, women probably bully more than men bully.
Listen,
Because at the end of the day, jungle rules apply with men.
Ron goes through for
Sometimes
So-
like
Ron about to do for defamation of character.
Do you see a world where this stuff doesn't happen? Violence doesn't happen. Bullying doesn't
It's been
happen.
happening from the beginning of time.
Okay, so it's part of our world,
But
bro.
We are living in a society
can't-
where we are evolving, we are getting better, and we
have to label
people used to
things.
bully each other over land, over resource, over things.
Okay.
Everybody has enough. Most everybody has enough of everything where we could sit down and we could actually have conversations on improving each other. That's where the battle of the sexes are. The battle of the sexes is us across from the women on a ping pong table, and we're just volleying back and forth. They're giving us something, we're giving them something back. We are working on improving on each other. It's supposed to be positive. It's supposed to be positive.
Mhm.
But
You think it's being ping pong back and forth? Like,
yes, I 100%
like
feel like
received?
it's being because same way
or
they
not
have,
received, or like
same way they have toxic masculinity, we have red pill. Men have red pill. So men have a whole ideology designed for they don't need women. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, you know, everybody's
I
fighting
ain't gonna lie
with
to you.
different
He's
tools.
itching.
Everybody's
He's
fighting with different
What?
tools.
You
I
look
don't-
itching over there. You
No,
like,
yo, bro. What man don't need a woman? You as a man, you can live without a woman?
I'm a girlfriend nigga. I've always had a girlfriend nigga.
Corey Cool, can you live without a woman?
Shout out white.
oh man, no, I can't, man.
He's saying it's a group of dudes that can't live without a woman.
You know that's true, though.
That's BS.
Well,
It's
no,
not true.
Well,
I think
they're
it's true.
promoting incels.
No,
now.
no,
What are you
no,
talking about?
no.
They're
Wait,
not. They're
GB.
not.
No, GB said it. You said this a long. Oh my God, one of the episodes a long time ago, a couple summers ago, and he said that there's men who don't like women.
Oh, that part, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Where, because guess what? Their wants for a woman are simply for a toxic, according to the the internet, a toxic masculine reason, which is sexual entitlement. There are a lot of men who don't like women to where taking them out on dates or courting them or listening to their problems or listen to them bitch about their day at work. They don't like that part, which brings you a whole red pill or whatever the fuck community. They only like women because they want sexual or have a sexual entitlement. Please, Ron, if you think that I'm wrong, this is your chance. I'm just saying.
I could just say I think you're wrong, but
I think it's a little bit of an overstatement.
I think you're wrong.
When you're saying that
this is your statement, GB.
No.
I didn't
say no.
No,
I
but
said that there are women. I said that there are men who don't like women.
Okay, but
it's for different reasons.
No, why do they no more than what they don't like them for?
Yeah.
What do they like them for?
Well, they like them to like them, but I don't feel like
no. They like them to have sex with them.
Well, no. I don't think that's fair. I said that there's men who don't like women, but I think it stems from different reasons. I feel like maybe they don't like their mother. I think
I'm not saying where it stems from. I'm just saying,
but it's not just for sexual reasons.
I wouldn't even go there. I think that's a defense mechanism.
Men who don't like women?
I don't think they don't like women. I think that they don't get women in order to, kind of save themselves from feeling a certain way.
Yeah.
I don't like women, or I act like I don't, or I don't care for women.
Right.
Bro, let a hot chick run up on some nerd dude and say, I like you. All that red pill should go out the window.
Right.
Come on. We are men, so we know the nature of a man. No man is going to, women, sex with women have started wars. The most gangster dude can turn into a softie over a woman, bro. We've seen it, bro. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So
Frank Lucas wore that big ass mink because of a woman.
So bro, and this is what I'm talking about. We're sitting here, right? We're sitting here questioning the nature of a man as men because women told us this is how it is. This is the shit that I'm talking about,
we're just hashing it out.
No,
we just hashing it out.
I'm saying, but you feel like you have to be diplomatic because women said it. But you a man and you know how men think.
No, we have to receive
diplomatic is a strong word.
We have to receive it because it's a gripe from our counterpart. We could receive it. We could reject it once we receive it. But it is something that they've packaged and they put out there, and they said that we could do better.
You're regurgitating it like you agree with it.
We are objectively discussing it.
Bro, we're sitting here as men that have done none of the shit that he said in that definition, right? And you agreeing with the shit. You never did this shit. You don't fight niggas. You don't fucking feel like you are obligated to, like a woman is obligated to sleep with you and nothing like that. You don't do none of that stuff.
All right, but
I've been there. Okay. I've been. I mean, almost all the things that he said, I've been there. Okay. I've had to grow out of those things with experience and with life skills. You know what I mean? And if you could get people,
so is your wife obligated
to what?
To sleeping with you?
She's my wife. Of course she is.
She's not your property, right?
Of course not.
But that's part
it
don't matter if she's your wife.
Oh, so maybe I'm toxic masculine.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, okay, like
I don't know. Yeah. I thought I was better. I guess I'm not. I don't know. But like nigga,
I think you're a good guy.
I'm a great guy. So a good guy can be toxically masculine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not that good because you toxically what is the
masculine?
Yeah.
So what? You never had that? So you never felt like you was old some pussy?
I don't agree with that shit.
Good guy.
I don't agree with that shit.
So you never felt like you was old some pussy?
Old? Like old sounds
you
like
heard what I said. So in your life, you ever felt like
see this is
you
what I'm talking
like
about.
It's a layup?
You lay. That's a difference. That's a difference. Like I think.
That's not taking it. I'm talking about but it's like, oh, this is
feeling entitled to it.
This is what I'm talking about. Y'all trying to
move
the goalposts for the women.
We're just
to say like, yo,
we're having a conversation.
We talking about we're men that dealt with.
Your man is triggered a little bit, right?
Relax.
What?
Relax. We here all night. We ain't trying to